Welcome back to Whatever Garage. Today, we're going to start putting everything back together. Let's get started. All right, now, I say put back together. I think we have all the parts. Sort of. Let's look. The biggest thing we were waiting on was the oil pan gasket. Well, this is it. It's finally here. That's a big sucker too. But I bought valve stem seals. Went to install them and they're too small. They're the wrong ones. So I did some measuring and I did 2 days worth of being sick and playing on the internet to order them. Found them, but they won't be here until Sunday. And today is Friday. It's late Friday. Yeah, like real late Friday. Oh, what did I have that for? What else? We also had the brake switch is finally in. So we could change that one out real quick, but there you go. This one took so long, I tried to cancel the order and then they refused to cancel it and I had already ordered it from another person, so now I have 2 of these. Go figure. What else? Okay, we have that. I already showed you that last time. All that stuff over there I already showed you. I think we're good. I think the biggest thing we're waiting on is the valve stem seals. I'm waiting for something else for my personal vehicle because it started overheating, but that's too new. Y'all don't care about that shit. So let's get started on this, all right? Don't know if it'll be good or not. All right, top-down view. Turn on the light. Well, it looks like I left this light on and it died. Okay, so nice top-down view. The only thing, I could probably take this off and scuff this up a little bit. If I remember where all it goes, like right there, yeah. Had everything nice and covered up. These are standard bore. They're not over any, they're standard bore. I did discover that. So I think we're gonna put on the timing cover right now. Timing cover, I need to put the timing seal in the timing cover thing. So let's come back to this view in a minute. All right, we got the valve cover. This one's plastic. I cleaned it up as best I could, which now if I look at it, doesn't look like I did a very good job. Gotta clean up a little more. It has this, and this has to go on first because then the oil pan is gonna seal up against this one. I'm gonna be upset if that one's wrong, don't you know? Don't you know? Do all the holes line up? They do. Oh, you know what? That little thing, that locator right there is broken off. I didn't break it off, it was broken off before. I wonder if it makes a difference. I hope not. All right, and the other thing, I have to order another petcock. I have not ordered one yet, I forgot. Because this one really doesn't do shit. It doesn't open. And it looks like it's supposed to pull and then, you know, but it doesn't do any of that. So let's order a new one, and it sticks down too far. So that's a 1/2 inch. So yeah, we'll look them up and see if we got any ones online. If not, we'll go to O'Reilly's tomorrow morning because I know they have them. I had to put the seal, the front crank seal in. I forgot about that. Oh, you know what? I didn't put any oil on that. Let me oil that up real quick. And by oil, I'm gonna use Vaseline. Petroleum product, same thing, right? Heat it up, it melts. Just wanna do that just so she doesn't tear when we slide her on. All right, I got the seal on. Get all this stuff out of the way so I can see. I don't wanna mess it up. Gosh darn it, get out the way. Now, why isn't that going flush? Something's blocking it. If I have to get in there, I'm gonna get pissed. But it looks like I'm having to. This is gonna screw up y'all's view. Where's my stool? It's not how I wanted to do this. Ugh. But she's not working how I thought she would. Why isn't this going back? Oh, it did. I just had to get in here and do it, right? At least I think it has. I'm just getting these in when my fingers are not even touching yet. I mean, they're threading, but they're not touching. And then I'll get the socket and get these just tight enough. I don't want to squish all this silicone out yet. I don't know why I keep calling it caulk. 1, 2. It's key to get this on before we put on the oil pan. All right, let me go and get the socket. And no sense me showing it to you because you can't see jack right now. My light is charging because apparently I left it on. We will have a better view tomorrow. Okay. Oh. Well, better you guys fell than me, right? I don't know what kind of view you've got, but it's different. All right, good. Thank you. That should be a good view. I test fitted the seal, and it fits perfectly. All right, I just got back from the store. This was the old petcock, and this is how they designed it. So radiator's here, and it sticks out this far. Of course, this doesn't work now, but they went from this to this to this to this. Well, I went and bought this, but I don't think it's gonna work because where it has to go in, there's like a flange, whatever you want to call it, where this won't spin because it's too close to it. So what I think I need to do is either use this piece and it still be slightly ugly, or see if I can find an adapter that'll make it stick out just a little bit farther, but not as far as that. Okay, see what I mean? It's got that bracket right next to it, so I don't think that's gonna fit in there very well. Let me switch hands. See? Not at all. That's as far as it'll go. Okay. Let's see if we have a little adapter. All right, change number 200. The part I just bought at the store won't work, so I had to use a portion of what they had in here before and this little check valve that I found. And I believe it's closed. We'll find out. So this we know fits because that's what was already up there. I just have to make sure that when I tighten it, this thing turns to the right direction. All right, we'll go with that. It's up higher. Before it was down to about here. So it is up higher. We'll see what happens, okay? Go ahead and wipe this off so we can make sure it seals back up. I have a rag over here with me, but you get the point. And now on to the oil pan gasket. All right, next up, oil pan. Let's go ahead and put the seal on it, the gasket on it. Now, there are many different ways to do this. I thought with these you didn't have to put anything on except for in the corners. But on my crate motor over there, they did a bead all the way around. So I'm gonna be safe. Better safe than sorry. I'm gonna do a bead all the way around, okay? Whether it be right or wrong, I'd be doing it. Because I don't want to have to do this again anytime this year, you know? And to do that, let me make sure I get them faced the right direction. Yes, that is it. So let's do this. Wipe it off. Guess I shouldn't have put it on there when it was dirty, huh? I know the key points are going to be here and here, here and here. Ta-da, we made it. All right. First of all, I gotta apologize about my light. My good LED light just took a dump on me. Now, how can I get this under here without scratching it up? So, if we had any doubts about these jack stands before, now's not the time to think about it. All right. Now, back up. Up you get. Forward. Don't do anything yet. I can't see. Where am I? All right. Now that I have a light right in my eyeball, crap on my fingers, and my paint scratched up, let's put it back together. All right, that's it for that. And now we need rags. Wipe all this stuff off underneath. You probably can't see it, it's dark, but here's the oil filter. See if I can't get this off by hand. That's a no. All right, just gotta get her to turn. Try not to crush it. There we go. That should be enough to do it by hand. Remember, the point of this is not to destroy it because we're going to cut this one open. Try not to make a big ass mess either. Here she comes down the sides. All right, drain all you want. I've got to wipe all this. Yep, ring's still in there. Okay, let's get out of here. All right, here's a good downward view. Missed one little area. All right, let's take a look. It's definitely dirty. But I do not see metallic particles. I see a lot of dirt though. That engine was dirty. Look at that. I mean, that's probably not even 25, 30 miles. Look how black that is. That tells you how dirty that damn engine was. I know I changed it for a fact. I would not have changed just a filter. I promise you that. It also could have been because there was maybe a lot of fuel in there since we were running so rich. That's a possibility, right? All right, I'm gonna try and seat y'all somewhere so you can watch this. I'm going to torque all the bolts down. Yep, that was it. That was the last two. Okay, done with that. Now let's get the inspection cover back on. All right, inspection cover's in. See, inspection cover in. Dented, but it was dented before. All right, real quick, let's see if we can't find gasket's the word I'm looking for. Yep, that's it. Perfect fit. Those are the bolts. All right. Yeah, so much for me wearing gloves today, huh? And we're just gonna, I'm not gonna put much on. Just enough in case there's any blemishes. They'll fill in the holes or the cracks, scratches. You know what I mean. Try not to use too much. Don't want it to squish out on our nicely cleaned intake. And I'm just trying to do stuff now so we don't have to do it later when the rest of our parts come in. All right, let's go put it on. Here we go. She's in place. Moving on. It is Sunday morning. Early. I had no plans of being out here this early. Amazon actually delivered our parts this early on a Sunday. Anytime during the week, it's at like 9 p.m. No, this is at 9 a.m. So let's put them on and see if they work. They look bigger than the last ones. If they're wrong, I'm gonna be pissed. But let me get you in closer for this. Here we go. If you look, these are just like the other ones. They are lined inside with rubber. Haven't tested them to see if they're the right. Do they have an installation tool for this? I mean, does it have to be something special? They should probably be, they should probably be lubed up, huh? Should they? I don't know. I've never put one on like this. All the ones I've ever put on have been, here, I gotta put you down. I gotta have both hands. Houston, we have a problem. That's a really tight fit. And I don't wanna mess it up. All right, just to do the first one, I'll put a little bit of oil on it, on the inside of it, since it's rubber. And it does not seem to wanna go. I'm sure there's a tool to put these things on with, isn't there? All right, guys. I did it my way. I watched a quick video. Whether that guy did it right or wrong, I don't know. But it worked. Put it on there. Got a socket that fits around the rubber right above the metal part. And then just gently, and yes, that is gently, tapped it on. Now, here's the problem. I can't really see how far down to go. Don't want to force it. Where's my rag? Here we go. Don't want to force it beyond its area. Don't want to hit it too hard because I don't want to break up. Well, hello, Sasha. Actually, that looks about right. Yeah, what are you doing? Leave the camera alone.
And so y'all know, yes, the I picked up all or cleaned up all the antifreeze. There's nothing in here that'll hurt her now. All right. That looks about the same as the other one. So we're gonna keep doing that and see what happens.
Well,
My way worked and it didn't work. I mangled two. This one, I don't think I lubed it up enough and the inside rubber peeled up. This one just didn't go on straight and it mangled it. So, there. All right, that is one side installed. Not a professional installation. If it smokes, we're gonna know why, because of what I did.
all right, next step is gonna be to put everything back together. So using my little diagram here, I got everything in order. And then I realized,
Well, I didn't clean this side of the head, so we still have that to do. So, let's just go valve by valve. I hate that I ruined it, because I have a feeling some of these are not seated correctly. We'll find out, won't we? All right, let's get the scraper and scrape this little booger up. You know, I'm gonna say this thing's a good scraper. Look at that. How long would that take you to do? Good enough for the girls we go with, right?
all right, you watched me last video when I took these off. So we're just gonna do them the same way in reverse. Same way in reverse. Does that really make sense?
And I'm gonna do these one at a time because I've got all the keepers in order over there. I went ahead and put all the springs back on in order.
I didn't want to bring all the keepers over, keep them in order. Oh, you have to excuse my snorting. I'm still sick.
This is a long damn cold. Is that thing down? All right, see what happens. I can tell you what happens. It works. Well, there we go. And then you make sure she's seated. Here, put that down more. You make sure she's seated by rocking it a few times. That was the tool making the noise, so she is seated. Not too shabby.
All right, it's a lovely Monday morning. Can you hear the rain on the roof? All right, today, let's catch up. Oil pan gasket. Yeah, we did that. Head gasket leak, passenger side. Well, we're replacing them now by putting the heads back on. Electric fan, distributor gasket. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Drain and inspect block. We did that. Need to buy petcock and valve seals. Did that twice. All right, I ordered a lower seal for the steering box. And while I was under it yesterday, I noticed it was also now leaking from the front. So I got to order another seal. Collector gaskets will do when we put the headers and stuff back on. The wire, we need to see if that new motor works. And the distributor gasket, that, and the braided lines will all go on when we put it back together. So today, let's finish the other head. Let's get them on, torque them down. We are short 2 valve stem seals. They will be here tomorrow. You'll have to see that in the next video because whatever I do today has to go up tonight. and then we'll take it from there. At least we get to mark some stuff off. All right, guys, that's gonna do this episode. We got one side on the heads, torqued down. We still are waiting on the 2 seals for the other heads. They'll be here tomorrow, so you'll see the rest of this Wednesday. All right, in the meantime, have a good day. Please like, share, subscribe, all that happy stuff. Help this channel grow. All right, Whatever Garage out.